I don't see a name on this one. You, whoever this is, you're on with Ethan and Jenna. How are you?
I'm good. It's Oz. How are you guys?
What's up, dude?
Hey, Oz.
What's up, homies?
How's it going? What you got going on with recreational drug use? What's your opinion?
Good. Well, first of all, legalize all of it.
Right.
I can't remember what country it is, but they legalized everything, and not only did addiction rates go down, but also crime rates went down once there wasn't a quote unquote black market for it. So let's just do good for everybody and legalize it.
Yeah. How do we get that going? How do we do that?
What's that?
How do we do that?
Oh, that's a great question. And that's I studied a little bit over there. I can't remember where it's at right now, but they definitely didn't have the right lean, the right religious lean that we have to fight here in the States. So I'm sure that helped things on a little quicker. But I agree with everything you guys said, and even the other caller, that who are we to tell anybody what they do or don't put in their body?
Right.
If you want to put chemicals that are going to rot your brain and your body, then have a blast. I'm not going to do it.
What do you or what have you used, or what's your drug of choice? Your DOC, as addicts say.
Never heard that.
Rehab.
I've at least settled around with just about any of your street or recreational drugs. Before I became sober, my drug of choice was cocaine. I had a very, very bad habit. But my outlook on drugs now is, everybody do what thou wilt. But I am one that I really stay away from all of it now. If I were to be around, if I had an opportunity to take shrooms stuff, would I love that experience? But I just know for me, my reason for calling was saying a lot of this does come down to that self-control, and each person's going to be their own case. And not for me, I have a very addictive personality. So I have to be very careful of what I do or don't put into my body that's going to change, my mind state or anything like that, because I will trip into an addiction very quickly. So that was my only thought listening to it is, shrooms they don't own that addictive property like cocaine or heroin would. But yeah, it's that was my whole point in calling, is just be for everybody. Do what you want, it's your life, and don't go to jail or anything, but enjoy life, do what you want to do. But if you have particular tendencies, respect those tendencies, because I know if I snorted a line right now, it'd be over with. I love that. I love that rush. And it would be, that would be all bad.
The interesting, so just, I'm gonna be honest, go ahead.
I think what you're trying to say is, hey, let's legalize it all, but be responsible about it. Is that accurate?
Yeah, absolutely. Just like with alcohol, I love now my vice or whatever is alcohol. And with having insomnia, sleep apnea, ADHD, just trying to get to sleep at night is a bitch. So I have to have something to stop it all, right? And I hate the over-the-counter medicines and everything. So if there's anything that I do have, it'd be that. But like they always say, drink responsibly. If we legalized, the street drugs and recreational drugs, same thing. Just use it responsibly. Do what you want to do and have fun,
right?
Or relieve yourself. But yeah, do it responsibly.
To kind of show a juxtaposition there, like you say that your DOC was cocaine and mine was definitely alcohol and cigarettes to an extent. But I've done cocaine a few times, and I've never been into lines, more bumps, right? So it's just a tiny little bump here and there. And I have ADHD, okay? But I haven't been prescribed Adderall or anything. And Adderall is actually like a lower form, or is it more extreme or less extreme than cocaine? I guess less extreme, right? It's a methamphetamine.
That I don't know.
Or what is it?
I could be wrong. I'm on Adderall. I take what was it? The 20 milligrams. They have me on twice a day, and I could tell you it has the similar effect, but you don't
Right.
get that Superman feeling like
Right.
you do. Yeah.
Question, could that be one of the reasons that like you have trouble sleeping? Because when I was, taking Adderall, I could not sleep.
Yeah, it's what they call an upper. It kind of like caffeine does to you, but obviously more extreme.
Right.
And so for my ADHD, doing a bump here and there actually is like, it's not like a rush for me. It's not like a drug for me. It's like, oh my God, I could clean my house. Okay, all right, and
Right.
I can finally organize my thoughts. And so I really should be on Adderall. I need to talk to my doctor about that. But for me, if I were to get my hands on cocaine, I would have probably just a little tiny baggie of it. And I'd probably keep it in, a little dresser drawer. And I'd like do a bump every now and then, like on a weekend when I needed to clean the house. It wouldn't be an issue for me, right? It wouldn't be a drug for me. It'd be a drug of recreational use, I guess.
Have either of you tried kratom? Because there are some strains of kratom that allegedly are really good for ADHD.
Never heard of it.
It's actually a natural plant. It's ground up into a powder. They've got like red, white, and something else. The reds are really good for anxiety, and then some of the whites are good for ADHD, and I forgot what the third one is. It's recently been legalized in Illinois.
Kratom. I've never heard of this. Is this how do you do it? What is it?
So that it can come in pill form or it can come in powder form. And what you'll do, like I get the powder form, you take a teaspoon, you put it in your mouth, and then you take like water and swish it around and swallow it. A lot of addicts have actually used it to get off of opiates. It's apparently incredibly beneficial to helping. So
I will definitely look into that.
Yeah, I would say check it out. Again, be responsible about it, do your research, and make your own decision.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for mentioning that. I'll have to look into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. And Jenna, to what you just said, I think you proved the point. Well, to a T there, because it's what for you is a benefit. You can do it responsibly. If we were all in the same room and I did that one bump with you, that one bump's going to lead to I need another one.
And for me, it's one shot, one glass, one taste of wine, right? So it's opposite for us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Thank you so much for calling and for telling us that.
Responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Oz. It was nice talking to you. Oh, and Oz, thank you for the therapist. I got through to her, and we're setting something up in the next week. So
nice.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yep. You'll love her. You'll love her.
I already do. Talking to her, had a good conversation. So I'm pretty excited to actually start this. I basically told her, like, look, I've got so much in my head that I just need to get out and talk to somebody about before it becomes my downfall.
Yep. No, I've talked to a lot of therapists, and she is number one on my list. She's amazing. So
thank you again for
enjoy.
That.
Not a problem, guys. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.
You too.